guys, and welcome back to Planet Origami. Today we're going to be learning how to make this origami bat. And of course, this is for a special occasion. It's Halloween, and I'm really sorry this video is late. It's like a day off of Halloween, but and this is like my first video in about a month. And so it's just a little update for recent events that has happened. And there's been like a lot that I've been going through. Most of you already know. And also, thank you so much to Sunshine Mafia. They're my cousins, and they sent out a huge shout out to me on their channel. And now like I have a ton of subscribers and likes and just so many views on all my videos. And thank you all out there for being so supportive and with all the nice comments on all my videos. And this inspired me to start up again, and I'm gonna start making back to my one video a week. So let's get started with today's video. For the first step, we're going to fold this whole thing diagonally. Not gonna be able to do this with gloves on. So we're gonna fold it from this corner to the other corner. And then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. From this corner to that one. And I'm going a little slow on these because you want to make sure that these folds are really nice, because if they're not, then really you won't get the best end of the whole thing. Okay, now at this point, you can fold it up at any point that you want. We're going to get this bottom part and fold it up to around this area. Let me pick it up so you can see the creases. So you want to make sure that this crease down here is lined up with that one right there. So this is going to be the head, just as a heads up, so that you can see how big you want it. About right there. We're going to fold it down. Oops. Okay, now we're going to fold down the head as far as we can. And you want to make sure that you have the least amount of white as possible. So if you have any white like mine, I'm going to try and get rid of it. And as you're folding up, right here too, you want to make sure that nothing folds up like how mine did to show white earlier. So it doesn't show white right now, but when I fold it up, it shows some white. Okay, it's better than nothing though. Now we're going to fold the whole thing in half, right on those creases that used to be there. So it's really important to make all your creases really nice and sharp, so that you can always find them in the future whenever we need to. Now we're going to get this part, and we're going to, this bottom part, we're going to try and fold it right here. Just like that, as far as we can, but we want to line it up right on. Same thing on the other side. And then now we're going to get this top flap and we're going to get this part where you can open up, and you're going to fold it down in half. So here to there. Same thing on the other side, and you could just mimic it by folding it right on. Just like that. And then now we're going to open up this part. So we're back to the square. And now we're going to fold, instead of having this line, we're going to try and fold it up to this part, right where the end of the head is. So we're going to fold up, make sure it's right there in line, and then we're going to get this bottom part, just like that, and then fold. So it's only hard on one side, because then on the other you can do the same thing by just mimicking. So once this is creased down, then you can fold it across just like this and match the other side. So now we're going to get this corner right here. You want to make sure that it looks just like this bottom part, and it's open right here where the head is. And then you're going to fold it down right there. And then again for the other side, you don't have to do any measurements. All you have to do is flip it over and make sure it matches the other side. This is one of the last folds for the wings. What we're going to do is we're going to get this corner and fold it down together. So we're going to make sure, fold it on this point, and fold it on this point also. Just like that. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. This time without measurements, because we can just use the other side for an example. Now we're going to open this up, and we're almost done. We're going to lift up the head, both flaps right here. Gotta make sure to get both of them. And this part is a little tricky. So what we're going to do is ignore the back flap for just a little bit. You can hold it back. You're going to fold it, but not all the way. You're going to do it at an angle to the point where you make some ears. Just like that. And it doesn't matter how the back looks, because the back doesn't really matter at this point. It's going to look at the front and the back. It'll fold right down once you fold it down. So really, it's really convenient. And then there, you're making the ears just like that without having to cut down right down the middle. If you want, you can cut down right here and then fold back to make some ears if you want. But if you want it to be just origami completely without having to cut anything, then you could do it this way. All I have to do is fold back. I don't know how you'd make this side look black though. I'm guessing you'd have to like fold it in half or something. Like this, or I don't know, because when you fold it back, right here is going to be white. So what you can do is you can fold it down or something, figure out a way to do it, because I don't know how to make the ear look black. I've always had mine with just one white ear. Or you could just color it in with permanent marker or glue down a black piece of paper. Or there we go, it kind of worked out. And then fold that part down, out of the way. At this point, it's kind of making it your own. Because right now I'm using origami paper, so the back is white. And so that's why one of the ears was kind of difficult to make it. If you're probably making it with like both sides black with construction paper, then you don't have to deal with what I'm doing right now. You could just fold down and without having to worry about it. Like do the same thing with this ear, but on the other side. We're going to fold this down in half. Make sure we have the ears down. And then now, this is the final step. What we're going to do is, you see these two folds right here, this valley fold and this mountain fold. You're going to fold them down on top of each other. Same thing on the other side. Going to fold it down. And at this point, you could just do anything you want. You can leave it like this. You could already leave it like how it is. But these extra folds are going to make it like how I had it before. And to get this fold, fold it back. And get that same fold on the other side. Fold it back. And there we go. And you could spruce it up, fold this back a little bit if you want, make it look a little bit more realistic. Hey guys, and thank you so much for watching this video. If you really enjoyed making this origami bat, then please subscribe to my channel so you can get a notification when I make another video just like this one. And please give a thumbs up and tell me down in the description below, how's your Halloween? Did you go trick-or-treating? Or did you stay home and watch scary movies, or both? I want to hear all about it, and I'll try and read every single one. We'll see you next time on Planet Origami.